Okay, I'm going to fly the Rock A this time. So that's the 3 rocks. Missile weapons. Main problem with this ship is you tend to run out of missiles rather quickly and die. Station carriers vital for the Federation fleet. Need supplies. Rebels chasing us. As normal. Pull myself first. Pull the shields. This guy, if you hail him and don't buy anything, you get a fight. And it's better just to attack him. So just empty room because it does double damage. Probably send that in there. Arrived near a damaged but a dilapidated space station. Appears to be abandoned, faint life signatures on board. Nothing much. Find a human mining colony. It's disease. Transit quarantine. Send in the rock and he's immune. Rebel ship approaches cautiously. He's just stuck with the Federation. Now, these guys can't actually hurt me if I do this with shield, so I can just do that. Save my missiles. Don't run around me. We come across the space station under construction. We receive a message from the command tower. Greetings, we recently lost contact with the cargo ship set to deliver more construction materials. Could you help us figure out what happened to them? I guess. Not nursing coordinates. Free stuff. Especially when a pirate ship approaches and he wants some slaves away, so you know what I mean. Second node shield is incredibly important in the early sectors. Large numbers of enemy ships can't hurt you unless they have missiles. That's always a problem. Zimu the human. Sector 1 teleporters. Should be where I can find. Why are you building with an engine? It's pointless. It doesn't do any damage. No. Oh, you're not dead. You can turn off the option for a brief while in order to heal people. It's only a problem when it gets very low. Ship hails, good sir, it seems you're having some troubles with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe we can come to an arrangement and delay the rebel scout sector, or we can fight him and get extra resources. It's generally a good idea in this game. Fight the after the weapons, take out the bomb. You're already sold it. No. Missiles. Sending. Object, stuff with it. Shot. Always nice. So ratings are very good. Halberd is pretty good though. That is the Pegasus. Just sell the Halberd side. Buy the Halberd for future. In a little bit. Dead evasion. Yes, that's 40. Right, so here, the rebels are already going to take up the exit, so it makes more sense to go to these two first. Because they're going to have to fight the rebels whatever. What is this? Stop running away. I'm doing all my plans. Always helpful. 10 more to repair that now. I've got the missiles for it. I think we've got a repair drone. Begin again. Probably do want to do this. Please. Not worth it. I guess I got the water killing finish it. Now we jump the exit beacon and fight the rebel ship. It's too bad. I've got enough missiles, might as well kill him. Hopefully his weapons don't line up. Shot down his shot. What a waste. Right. Should now be able to keep his shields locked down and he won't be able to block them. I've never entered engine control sector. We'll have a lot of drones, but it shouldn't be too big an issue. We'll go here before we visit the shop, try and get some extra scrap. We arrive at result research facility. They say they're researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Participate in the study. The crew calmly lines up the results to take their readings. After a short time, process done. Contact us. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. Metal and biscuits. The ideal way to start the day, I think. Oh, burst pea. Don't need that. Ooh, this is a good shot. This is silver standard. Buy the shield charge booster. Should be it, really. This loadout should be workable for the foreseeable future. We'll need to get rid of it later. Sun lights fires every so often. Having more shields will reduce their effects, but should be alright because rocks are fire. So they're fairly good putting it out. Of course you would. Figure it out. Two stores. What a waste. Not enough money for both of them. Not enough money for one of them. This is less than ideal, really. Please dodge it. I said dodge it. No, I really don't need to hit by it. Hit by everything. You can heal yourself up if you ever get there. small platform orbits near the speaker. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it's cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices, spectrum of frequencies and languages. This is probably a trap. It is a trap. They welcome you to one of the berths, and as we hail them, there is an explosion from the engine room. 3 damage and a pirate ship. Just put in. I don't even need this. Just those all doors. They can't hurt me, so it's don't really need to repair the engines any faster. They might as well level up this guy's shield skill. You can, in theory, grind experience, but it's boring, really, so don't bother. Not worth it, really. It's not really much benefit. Oh, we lost that one. Shields. I should not have done that. And I have no money. Do that fast. They've got a scrap recovery arm as well. I feel so bad now. Generally, you'd only fix up to 25 because some events will repay you. Pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. It appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. Thereafter, I grab my auction system and exchange some scrap, which I don't have. So, not much use there. Small merchant ship messages you. Underground Federation comm channels are still all talking about your secret mission. Let's install a weapon to help. Good luck. Free iron bomb. Which is a very good weapon, to be honest. 1 power, don't know what the charge time is, but it does 4 iron damage. This is 2 NG ships having sex. I can't remember what happens if you help to pry them apart. I think you just get a fight. It does feel slightly wrong. I'm going to ignore them. If you have an NG crew member, you have a blue option where it explains it to you. An NG ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts surrender. Subject gold, wealth, NG motivation, survival, transfer of goods acceptable. Accept surrender, we get some stuff. Explain you're friendly, you have a chance to get more stuff, or a chance to get nothing. Generally explain I'm friendly, yeah, bigger reward. Then just satisfied with your explanation. Beneficial, subject goal, long journey, remains compatible with transfer of goods from NG. I'll send over the gear willingly. You feel better for it. This game is a bit of a balancing act between winning and not being a bastard. Really, it's very tempting to be a bastard sometimes, and it is sometimes the right decision. But scanners indicate the battle is taking place nearby. Seems someone's under attack by space pirates. Might as well help them. This is morally right. And you get more loot, which is always a good thing. Don't tell me what turtles. What is this? You can't hurt me. You suck. Fine. Well, there was a shot down his drone, which is a waste of a missile, because his drone wasn't doing anything. I shot down his drone again. What is this? Then hates me. If you block it, seems to create lots of openings, so take the can for remains. Jump to sector 3. 2 on jump to nebulas. Take this one because it's got more options afterwards. It's a sector thick with nebulas, left a nebula. While in a nebula, your sensors don't work, and normally the Rebel fleet advance at half speed. In a nebula sector, I think it delays them at 2/3 speed. I could be wrong. Centre of a hydrogen cloud doesn't seem like a very usual place for a store, but the NG are the usual species. Fair enough. What have we got? Hull 1, Hull 2, Stun 1. Oh, that's pretty good. Slugs. Excellent quite nice. This is a pretty good thing, but I don't think it. Plus slug. I like what it's like. If I teleport, I might do that. A whole laser could be a good thing. Could be a good idea. 2 colours would be good. It's probably worth it. I mean, I could try that. Probably want to get the chain laser on as well, take out the shields, but because this is better used empty rooms. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with a mantis ship. They hail you. Ha! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans will die. Yeah, they won't be next time. They're going to take their care. They really don't like this food, do they? Some mantis. Good for combat, not much else. Oxygen is not a necessity for life. Well, this is. But not really. It does a lot of damage. I'm pleased with this purchase. I feel it was worth it. I appreciate some oxygen. The advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. Probably sector scans because I'm unlucky, but I'll attack them anyway. I guess you take the whole laser. Don't think I'm doing it. That is not important. Hacking the sensors in a nebula. There's literally nothing. Unless they let a fire in there, maybe because the doors are locked. Right. Since this is an auto ship, it auto repairs all its systems. Because there is a breach in there, it cannot repair it. So there's no point shooting it anymore. Yeah, the whole laser's not great against auto ships because they don't tend to have any empty rooms, but it's probably still better than the chain laser, if only for the breach shots. But if I did the art or something, it could be good. It's a lot of scrap. Yeah, 10 as well. Yeah, an ion storm. Half of my power is gone. Jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves into attack. I could probably fight it. This should do the job because they, unless they have another weapon that's turned off, they can't open their shields down. And if I shoot the helm, then they won't have any spare power to put into the shields. Whereas if I were to attack the engines, they would put the power into the shields. And to their shield, oxygen's usually a good thing to have on, but not always. There we go. He's leveled up. There, control that. Jump. Wow, this is a horrible sector layout. I really should have gone up around the houses. Too late now. We're going to waste an awful lot of jumps here. If you're naked without vital sensors, you half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind a cloud any moment, but none can. Now that everything's done, I'm sure that was 2 power. I mean, it should be a 1 power weapon. I'm sure it's 2 power when I was dragging it around earlier. It wasn't. You cross paths an advanced scout and rebel fleet searching this section of the nebula for your ship. Please don't shoot me anywhere important with this up. Qualifiers not anywhere important. Thought that might happen. Oh, patient. Right, now we have some proper firepower. You have to waste a load of fuel. Jump back forwards. Ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon. Broadcast can take place to equipment for sale. For attacking before he can attack. He's got his own shield. So this will take 5 hits to go down, and you can't teleport a microtrol through it. Or fire bombs. Bombs will hit you. Boarding drones will also impact with it and do literally nothing. That's a small bomb. Small bomb that empty one. The AI, I believe, always fires its weapons at a random one. If memory serves, weapons that fire multiple shots target multiple rooms. So this is why you leave it open, because this guy's repairing for two scrap per hull, whereas in shots on this one it'd probably be a 3 scrap per hull. So you do. You go up here. Black market weapons trader spins your tail at the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Here you can buy an unknown weapon 45 scrap. You might get a random weapon. You might get nothing. Just lose the scrap. In which case, you can leave or fight him. I generally do it just in case it's good. But if you know, obviously you want the fight with resources. The general rule of this game is to get into as many fights as possible for the flagship. So they're trying to run away, which is less than ideal. But what can you do? I guess you can shoot. Do I think the next shot's going to hit? Yes. So explodes. Give me some stuff. Upgrade that. Go here, probably back. Should have enough time. Yeah, another iron storm. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. So you can manually search the wreckage, where you can get some stuff, but you can also lose a crew member. So I'm not going to. If you're in a clone bay, you can't lose a crew member. They get revived. But obviously out of the log bay. You arrive in the nebula and immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded. With the static from the nebula, there's no way to tell where they came from. You hear shots fired on board the ship. Where are they? There. Oh, that's fine. Everybody go punch them. The problem with events like this is you don't get any reward. I guess you could, except combat experience, but that's not much. No big health 3 because it's basically blocked. Yeah, it's like the robbers at the exit. They'll be fine, but not too bad. Just, unless they have teleporter, that could be a problem. It'll probably be fine. ASB might also be an issue as well. Whoever's going first. Oh no. Okay, that's very useful. So this keeps shields locked down, and then that hit for ridiculous amounts of damage. Pirate controllers. Okay, civilian sectors basically never worth it. There's nothing special there. This music is amazing. What a horrible layout. This is the second best piece of music in the game. With the right to have a small fleet of engine ships target you with a message. Piracy results in negative societal impact, not permitted. Be sure of your honest intentions and they allow you to pass. Basically nothing. especially when our pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go for airlift. No. What is it with you hacking my sensors? It doesn't do anything. Please dodge me. Yes, I will take a save. All the sensors, so I can see the entire ship. You have an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scouts for the station team. Prepare for a fight. I'm going to go ahead and say that this ship is not going to do very well, considering it has no shield and asteroid field. In fact, in the game files, there's a note on the ship that says, "This ship starts without shields. Is this okay?" No, it's not. Basically, am I getting incredibly lucky? No, it's not. In fact, I don't need to do anything. I should. Stop shooting my oxygen. I need that to breathe. I also need the shields so that I don't die. That's what you get. You're messing with me. There used to be a bug where you could access the upgraded menu in asteroid fields by pressing the hotkey. It doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure it's not particularly useful, but it was there. Because I can't buy any power bars. So, ooh, buy 6 fuel triplet. Okay, this is a great deal because fuel normally costs 3 scrap and it's only costs 2. Well done, there you go. Small research station orbits a nearby pulsar. It appears largely abandoned, but you detect power signatures flaring up as soon as you're in scanning distance. A small combat ship launches from the station. Pirates. It's a slug ship. Pirates. I need to buy the Artemis and shoot shields out. Oh yeah, it's a pulsar. I forgot about that. It works. Okay, what I did there was exploit the fact that if your shields have no power in them, the pulsar doesn't ionize them. I came up with that literally yesterday, and I'm glad it works. And that was slightly hairy. Ooh, double distress beacons. Yes, please. Oh, my medbay's out of those. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Have the fuel. A halberd beam. I'm really glad I brought all over there now. Another distress beacon. Distress beacon is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite's defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach without being fired. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Right, with this, I don't have any ways of fixing it other than shooting it, which might cause me to take damage. It might do nothing, I think, and it might give me a small reward. NGs work here, iron weapons, cloaking, hacking, I believe. There we go. Yeah. They fire a few volleys but aren't able to penetrate defences and shields. Weapons have no trouble piercing yours though. You take minor damage for escaping. The station will need to find help elsewhere. So everything's broken. Right, no more breaches because you can hear them. It's fixed. I need to rid my weapons so I can have the Artemis going. Maybe this chain burst and halberd might work. Ah, another mercenary. Fight the ship. Why do you only have one load of shield instead of 4? You suck. You just are bad. There's no other way to put it. Not really want that. I mean, I kind of do, but you can't aim. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a Leto. What I was trying to do there was get this before it hit, so they can check that out. Not too far from the beacon, you detect a destroyed cargo ship. Its cargo scattered by attacked. Bring it aboard? I don't know what this event is. It appears to be filled with military supplies. You take everything you need, just and the rest. I guess that was a good idea. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of many fleeing around advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you or else trying to notice. Hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a pirate ship jumps into the system. Using the refugee ship as bait. It's a bit rude, really. One missile. This is a Leto. You hit 2 of the shots. You're terrible. You should feel ashamed. It's worth noting that enemies do also have a missile count, so they can run out. It doesn't happen very often. It can happen though. Refugee ship thanks you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill, and because they're scared of us, they give us some stuff. It's quite a lot of stuff actually. I have a bit of a tendency to buy upgrades and neglect shops, which can be a problem if I find a good shop, but generally isn't too bad. So you're making that for just nothing. You've arrived at a long-range beacon, and if your driver is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet, no match can be found in this database. Investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly coloured, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what the scans picked up? If you try to communicate peacefully, you have a chance for nothing and a chance for a free crew member. He's an NG. If you try and sell them, 50% chance for nothing and a 50% chance to lose a crew member, or you can leave. You try to there you go. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an engine. So we get refuel, drone parts, and weapon just in the engine. He's probably going to stand in the middle of the ship and repair things when they break, mostly. He's just going to run around and repair things. Right. Yeah. That's the first 4 sectors. I'm going to stop here and record the other 4 at some other point.